कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Vedanta Deshika has done a marvelous job, a contribution that is unmatched in the history of Sanatana Dharma by bringing forth the importance of Pādukā Devi, who is also an Acharya Sthana Stri. She also depicts the role of an Acharya in one's life. So he has done a marvelous job to project the greatness of Pādukā Devi and Acharya through these 1008 verses. We are just touching certain samples of these 1008 to get a glimpse of what a great poetry it is. At one point in time, Vedanta Deshika sees Bharata with the Pādukās over his head. Like Bhagavan Shankara, like Mahadeva, he sees him. Why? Because Shankara, that is Mahadeva, Rudramurti, Shiva, accepted the waters from the feet of Mahavishnu called Ganga in his matted locks. We have studied in detail during Bhagirata Prayatnam in Balakandam how Bhagirata prayed for the emancipation of his forefathers who were a heap or mountain of ashes. Thereby, Deva Nadi Ganga should come to Bhumi. That is how we have him praying to Shiva, Shiva accepting those waters, then a stream of it coming as Bhagirathi and so on. So Lord Shiva accepted what came as a product from Narayana's feet called Ganga. So he too has matted locks, he too keeps meditating on Paramatma, he too received the prasadam of Paramatma as Ganga waters. So Shiva is like a tapasvi, he is a Parama Vaishnava, he is doing bhakti, he is doing meditation, he receives the waters of Ganga on his head. Similar to Bharata, because Bharata too, through his Jata Kalapa, became a tapasvi. He was meditating on Rama. And he went to Rama to ask Rama to come, and Rama said, I won't be able to come, and he gave his Pādukās. So from the feet of Narayana came Ganga, Shiva accepted it. From the feet of Rama came Pādukās, Bharata accepted it. There Shiva too had Jata, matted locks. Here Bharata too had matted locks. Here Bharata keeps thinking of Ramanama. As per Adi Shankara's Bhujanga on Rama, he says in Kashyam, in Kashi Nagari, Lord Shiva keeps meditating on Rama. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame is a shloka uttered by Lord Shiva. Like how Bharata thinks of Rama, Shiva too thinks of Rama. Like Bharata has a Jata, Shiva too has a Jata. Another important thing, he is Bharata, Rama's brother. There Lord Shiva is the Lord of Bharata Natya Shastra, Bhava Raga Tala Natya Shastra. So Vedanta Deshika says, like how Shiva is resplendent with the waters of Ganga flowing from the feet of Vishnu, so is Bharata equally resplendent like Shiva, having had the Pādukās coming from the feet of Rama. Padambujadvigalitam paramasya punsaha Tvamadarena viniveshya jata kalape अंगीचकार भरतो मणिपादरक्षे गंगाधिरूढ शिरसो गिरिशस्य कान्तिम्. Next comes another beautiful verse. Vedanta Deshika says, inside a cave, the cave can be called Ayodhya, you can call it outside, Ayodhya cave. Inside the Ayodhya cave, we had the male lion with the lioness along with the cub, all three of them sitting happily and watching a TV. Imagine, I am giving you a modern parlance, they were watching some TV program. So the male lion, the lioness, the cub, they are all happily watching. That time they hear a unique, threatening noise emanating from an elephant. So the lion holds the lioness holds the cub, and the three march to the opening of the cave and see who is giving this noise. There they see the 10-trunked elephant called as Ravana. Now you may ask, are there 10 trunks? See, in poetry you have to imagine. Imagine there is an elephant with 10 trunks. Looking at the elephant there, the lion tells the lioness, you take the cub inside, I can manage this particular 10-trunked elephant myself. Vedanta Deshika says, this is Ramayanam. We may be wondering, what is this, sir? You are telling some National Geographic Channel animals incident and you are comparing it with Ramayana. No. This cave is Ayodhya. The male lion is Rama. He was living happily with the lioness and the cub inside Ayodhya. That is when he heard that Ravana, the 10-headed demon, was troubling the Devas and the commoners. So he marched till the outskirts of Ayodhya, which was close to Chitrakuta. Looking at the elephant, the lion Rama said, don't worry, lioness, you take the cub inside, I can manage this Ravana alone. Everything is understandable, sir. But who is the lioness and the cub? The lioness is Pādukā Devi. The cub is Bharata. So here Pādukā Devi escorted Bharata to Ayodhya. For us, we may be thinking, Bharata lifted Pādukā Devi and went. No. It may seem to us as if Bharata is supporting Pādukā Devi, but in reality, it is Pādukā Devi's presence that gave energy and booster to Bharata to carry her to Ayodhya. So Vedanta Deshika says, Dashagriva stambera madalana durdanta hridaye vihara swachandhyat vihati raghusimhe vanabhuvam swavatsalya krodhikrita bharatashadeva bhavati nirabadham padavani navijaho Kosala guha, na kosala guham, they all returned. So this description of the lion, lioness, cub, then bringing the 10-trunked elephant is a beautiful allegorical way to describe Ramayana through poetry. Next, Vedanta Deshika states, Rama, upon understanding the command that he has to go to the forest, on the Pādukā Devis he stood and went to the forest. He went to Shringiberapura, Bharadwaja Ashrama, and later went to Chitrakuta. That is when Bharata comes. And Bharata says, you have to come. Rama refuses to come. And finally, the Pādukās are given to Bharata. These Pādukās are coming back to Ayodhya with Bharata. It is like, in the mornings, the cows will leave their original sheds to go out for grazing, because only if they graze they will get energy. If they get energy only, they can be milked. So these cows will leave their sheds and go to distant lands for grazing. They will keep grazing. And towards the evening hours, 4:35, when the sun starts setting and you can see the red hue in the sky, the cows will realize that they have to head back to the shed because their calves are waiting. So the cow will start running towards the shed to bless and graze their calves. Similarly, the citizens of Ayodhya were the children of Pādukā Devi. They were like the calves. Pādukā Devi is a cow. She had left the shed called as Ayodhya during the day hours to go to Bharadwaja Ashrama, Shringiverapura, Chitrakuta. So during the evening hours, Pādukā Devi felt the urge to go bless and graze her calves, which are the citizens of Ayodhya. So she came running back along with Bharata to bless her calves, it seems. So Vedanta Deshika states, Samupasthite pradoshe सहसा विनिवृत्य चित्रकूटवनात् अभजत पुनर्जनपदं वत्सं धेनुरिव पादुके भवति. Vatsam Dhenuriva Paduke Bhavati. To see the Vatsas, the citizens, Dhenuriva Paduke, the Padukas which are like the cows came back. So this is another way to describe the greatness of Pādukā Devi. Vedanta Deshika goes further. By Pādukā Devi coming along with Bharata, Bharata was happy because Bharata was initially upset, feeling a lot guilty because he was indirectly the cause of Rama being sent to the forest. So he felt very bad. So while he insisted that Rama should come and Rama refused to come, he felt all the more bad because Rama was not coming. That is when, to convince and console Bharata, Rama gave Pādukās to Bharata. So Bharata was convinced, consoled, happy. Rama was happy because he could get rid of that particular problem. If Bharata keeps crying, Rama will get upset. At the same time, he cannot go back to Ayodhya. So when he suggested that the Pādukās be taken and Bharata happily took those Pādukās, Rama was happy that Bharata was happy. Now, Bhuma Devi, she had a lot of regret. She felt, see, there is somebody between the both of us. She tells her Lord, every time there is somebody between the both of us, I want to have your touch on me. So whenever the Lord walks, Pādukā Devi will be sported by Rama and there will be no connection between the lotus-like feet of Rama and Medini, which is Vasundhara, Vasumati, Bhuma Devi. So Bhuma Devi felt, for once I should feel your touch. That is when the Pādukās of Rama were gifted to Bharata, Rama's lotus-like feet touched Bhuma Devi and Bhuma Devi had horripilation all over her body. So the grasses grew really well. So horripilation is, that's how you show, right? Goosebumps. So here she had horripilation. Why? Because the Lord's lotus feet touched her. So she was happy. So Bhuma Devi was made happy because Pādukā Devi went away. Bharata, who was earlier unhappy, became happy because Pādukā Devi came with him. Because Pādukā Devi went with Bharata, Bharata was happy, thereby making Rama happy. So Pādukā Devi was responsible for the happiness of Bharata, Rama and Bhuma Devi. Says Vedanta Deshika, Avyahritam Raghupater Vahatah Pratignyam Amsadhirohana Rase Vihate Dharanyah Pada Nivritya Bhavati Mani Pada Rakshe Sparsham Padena Vigatavya Vadhana Khedam. Vadhana Khedam. How beautiful is one Pādukā Devi making so many people happy, says Vedanta Deshika. I am sure he would have added all you Rasikas and Astikas also as people who have been made happy by Pādukā Devi. More about Pādukā Devi in the next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.